Awesome. So I'm really excited about this because we were moving it to Thursday. A lot of people said that they were able to jump on Thursday, so I'm hoping some people will still continue to jump on as we get started and everything. I'm really excited about it because I know that I need to get on track Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because obviously we have Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, I'm kind of giving myself freedom all day for just enjoying the day and not extending it too long. So I've been trying to brainstorm warm and delicious comfort foods. And I think for one of my meals, so you guys know how I plan mine out. I start with like, oh my God, what's something that I'm craving? And then I base everything else around that. The thing that's on my craving list is mac and cheese. I had mac and cheese. I had a box of Annie's this week and I put green beans to try to balance it out. But I've been craving mac and cheese. So I am going to try to do the Confessions of a Foodie mac and cheese recipe, broccoli or cauliflower to try to balance it out a little bit. So I am.
So it's cauliflower instead of pasta?
It's pasta, but you just add cauliflower to it. So mixed up in it where you kind of can't even tell because you chop it. Like some of it's cauliflower and some of it's pasta. Excited for that.
You could even do rice cauliflower, just to make it easier from the freezer section. You do rice.
Why did I not think of that? That's pretty basic. I'm gonna do that.
And Carrie, I did hear there was one of these healthy recipes that they were saying you put the cauliflower in it, so you would puree it very, very smooth, and that would act as like your floury sauce. Oh, so really? That makes sense. Instead of using flour and making like a roux, they use the cauliflower as the base of the cream sauce. I don't know who made the recipe though.
Let's see if I can.
But it makes a lot of sense. I just my recipes go on the wayside.
That sounds really smart. I've never tried anything like that, but I guess you could if you just put it in like a food processor until it gets.
Yeah, you blend it till it's pureed till it's creamy. I have a New Year's resolution I need to share with you guys, and that is my recipes. I need to find a way to save them in one spot. It's just hard. A lot of them, you say go to the print view of them, but still sometimes there's more than one page. So we have to work on that.
So are you looking for a digital copy or you're looking for somewhere to physically print your recipes?
Maybe what I should do is just print them up. That's what I should, yeah. Because I'm trying to save them on my phone somewhere. I don't really go on the computer that much to do this.
Yeah, I'm not that smart about that stuff either.
Hi, guys.
Print them and put them in a thing. Hey, girl.
I think them too. Anywhere.
Where are you? Are you out?
Oh, wow, so many people on.
Hi, Elena.
Hello. I'm actually a little distracted because I'm at the hospital.
Oh.
But I figured I'd hop on. I'm not at the hospital. My mother-in-law got surgery earlier this week, so we're here to visit her. And I just wanted to hop on, but I might be a little distracted, so.
Okay. Good?
Everything's good, yeah.
Good.
Cool. So.
Hey, Ariana. Happy to see you on. That excites me.
I am.
Hello. All right, so let's brainstorm. Let's think about stuff so we can come up with a solid plan for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Does anyone have anything that they were already thinking about making? Any plans?
So, well, I'm going to make an Italian wedding soup, and traditionally they use like beef balls in there, but I'm going to use the ground chicken.
So, Autumn has an Italian wedding soup recipe in her Fixate. I actually made it this week. It's actually made. Now, she doesn't put the pasta in it, how traditionally like the piece. Now, to make it a little harder and see for me, right now with 6 weeks of the work, you need that pasta because you're dying. But I use it, like I made the batch of soup the way it calls for. And then when I reheat it, I use the turkey meatballs. And when I reheat, I put in 1 tablespoon of the pasta if I need it. Like I am like leg day or something like that. Like I'm in desperate need. And then heat it up, and then that way the pasta doesn't absorb all the liquid. And you get a little bit, but it's not a whole lot. But she has a good recipe. I love Italian wedding soup. So whichever recipe you use, let me know because I love it.
I make my own.
Can you share the recipe from the Fix8? Because maybe there's some like swap outs my mom could do for certain things that she's done. Oh, look at Chloe.
Yeah, I can definitely do that. And my computer is now fixed. I'm doing the cauliflower soup. So something was wrong on my end of the computer why it didn't go. So it's fixed.
Well, that sounds like a good recipe to put in units. But it's my understanding that only some leaders in the group nobody can put in it but like Carrie or Georgiana?
I think that you may have to be an admin in the group, but if you ever have something, because it's units, that's the way that Facebook is. You can't just have anyone add to it because units aren't supposed to be used for sharing in the way that we do it. Units is supposed to be like, I put in there like assignments for you to go through to read. We were just using it as a way to share stuff. So if you have any recipes, give it to either Georgiana, myself, Irene, or Elena, because we're all admins in the group, and we can always put it into the units for you guys.
Do you want me to just put it underneath the meal prepping call, and then you guys can do whatever you want with it?
Boom, there you go. We'll have to test it out and see if it's really as good as you say before we put it in there.
Harry, where are you?
I'm sitting in the second bedroom.
You put a bed in there?
We finally put a bed in here and recently redid it, yeah.
Nice.
But I've been eating that soup for now.
Well, Carrie, it's got to be good to post because it's Autumn's recipe from Fix8.
Quite honestly, anything I've ever tried was very good. Yes, I'm having a glass of champagne right now. Stop that. What else? What else are we thinking? So you're doing Italian wedding soup. Does anyone else have anything they plan on making?
Well, I feel like I'm going to go salads, breakfast, lunch, and dinner because I want to reduce myself a little bit before the Thanksgiving meal hits because I'm like all about the sides.
I'm with you on that because I love all the sides of Thanksgiving, and I know I'm going to, overindulge a little bit. So I try to add a lot of salads.
I don't even know what I'm doing for Thanksgiving yet because I'm working all day, and then I am going to probably be with my mother-in-law in the afternoon. So we'll see if I even have Thanksgiving. But this week, I think I'm going to do the salad again like I did this last week for lunches. I did spinach salad with apples, peppers, onions, gorgonzola, and pecans chopped, and then some chicken.
And what dressing did you put on it? Because traditionally the spinach salad has like a bacon, even a warm bacon dressing.
No, I don't. No, I didn't use any bacon. I just did olive oil and balsamic vinegar.
Okay.
That was it.
Sounds good.
I'm beyond excited for Thanksgiving. I'm all about the turkey, deep fried turkey and roasted.
Oh yes, deep fried.
Deep fried. We have 2 turkeys at our household because, well, we have to feed a whole large crowd, and it's at our house this year, so we have everything to make this year. So that should be fun. But since I have enough meals because I leave on Tuesday. And I've already given my mother my grocery list for Tuesday and Wednesday. And so I will be having tuna fish and cucumber salad with the mango lime dressing from the Coeur de Force recipes. And then I have my Italian wedding soup because I got to finish up that, and then whatever I don't have, that'll be frozen and freezed, and I can have that for the rest. I'm having fish. I know I don't eat fish, and I'm trying tilapia again for the umpteenth time. Giving it a shot again. Probably will just swallow and choke it down. but mostly just making sure I'm getting enough variety of veggies and lean protein. So I have chicken, lemon chicken made, and turkey meatballs, and fish, and there is one other thing. Oh, taco meat. And that way I can have salads. I can have it with asparagus, mushrooms, radishes. I don't know if you guys ever had radishes. Okay. I never eaten radishes a day in my life. I don't like them raw. But let me tell you, I just found the most amazing recipe, and you have to roast them in the oven. If you roast them in the oven, you cut them in small quarters and you roast them in the oven with salt and pepper and seasonings and olive oil. I'm telling you, I have never tasted something so damn good in my life.
Wow.
That is shocking. I don't like radishes. They're usually, but they're actually somewhat sweet, very surprisingly. So I've been on a kick with eating radishes like that. That's the only way I can eat them, because I can't touch them any other way. But I roast the heck out of them, and they're delicious. So I know. Trust me, my parents almost flipped out. They literally were shocked that they saw me eating a radish. Okay.
Well, that sounds disgusting.
I ate them raw, but I would never think of roasting them.
I've never heard of anyone cooking them ever, so maybe it's a different
But-
taste to it. So maybe it tastes less dirt-like.
They're a root vegetable. Look at all the root vegetables that we roast, so it makes sense. But
They're-
it would be pretty expensive, a little tiny bag. Well, you only need a small portion, Sam.
So yeah, they were right now at my grocery store where they were 99 cents, because they're in season right now. So
Yeah, that's like fennel. I got it. I don't like fennel. Like, I hate fennel, but if you cook it, it tastes amazing.
it tastes amazing.
And are you ready for this? We put it on the grill. Oh my God, it's so good. Just, we put a little EVOO, salt and pepper, and we put it on the special grill pan, and you grill it. It's delicious.
What, fennel?
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
good.
It gets
Try
a
it.
hard taste to it. It is actually really good. It's the only way I like
Yeah.
it. Radishes, that's a different story. That's
I don't eat them raw. I can't even fathom it. And if they weren't made for me in my kitchen, and I had to physically sit there and eat them, and then I was surprisingly so shocked. I was like, oh, okay, I can do this.
Arlene, do you eat radishes? I feel like you're super healthy. You would eat something like that.
I went through a period of time where I did. I don't on a normal basis. It's not one of my ones I would pick up unless, again, like Sam, unless somebody makes them for me. And I think somebody made them for me, and I was like, oh, my grandfather lived on radishes. So I guess I don't know. I like them. I just don't tend to buy them because
They're not
They were good, healthy, dieting kind of food. Because
I guess, yeah, I guess not.
Well, they make horseradish sauce from radishes. Did you know that?
Yeah, I got told that. And I hate horseradish sauce.
Oh, we love it.
I love it.
Really? Horseradish? Horseradish? Yeah, radish.
I guess. But I
Would
don't.
they fry it or pickle it or something? That doesn't taste the same.
Horseradish sauce, that's what we make, like Janet loves, that kind.
But you grate it from horseradish in a jar.
No, you just buy the jar, and then you mix with the mayonnaise,
The jar is from radishes? Horseradish?
Horseradish is made from radishes. When we lived in Huntington, there was a guy next door, he used to make it from scratch. And because he grated also the outside, it would be like that. They also sell it. It's like a purplish color. There's a couple kinds. But that's what we use, and that's made from horseradish. That's why it's got that tanginess to it.
I love you. You know I love you, but I'm fact checking this right now.
I'm serious.
I think horseradish is its own thing. It's like,
Come on, Carrie, tell us.
Root.
Don't
it's
prove me
different.
wrong in public, please.
I love you. There's something called a horseradish root.
Yeah.
What?
Kind of like ginger. It's a root. Horseradish
Yeah.
root. Kind of like
They
ginger
grow.
root. It's like an underground growing thing.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
radishes are too, but the horseradish is totally different. It's actually like really, 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 really strong, like worse than onions
Spicy.
when you cut it up.
It looks similar to ginger. I don't know if you guys will be able to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, he faked us out for years then. Okay. You proved me wrong, Karen.
You should go find that man on Facebook if he's still alive.
Sorry, he's long gone.
Aw, it's okay.
All right, so moving on to radishes.
Yeah, let's talk about some Thanksgiving sides that you can make a healthy way.
Carrots. I think carrots is always something good, and I think that that's something that you can add a little bit of pizzazz to, and then still.
I make carrot pudding, but it's not healthy for you.
Carrot pudding. Oh.
Oh, it's amazing.
Coal is out the window. Unhealthy carrot pudding, radishes. Bleh.
Well, I used to put brown sugar, and I tried to make it healthier, and I put a little honey, and also I take a little fresh orange juice and put it in, so they're like orange glazed that way. And then I used to put butter in it, so it was like, you know, richer, but I don't put that in anymore. So we go with the fresh orange juice and some honey.
Irene, what do you
And
do?
I have to tell you, can I share something funny with you guys? You know how like I fake my family out? When I make the dinners, Tommy and Jen, they love the mashed potatoes. Love the mashed potatoes. They're like, oh my God, they're so good, Mom. Do they know that I take a can of chicken broth or my frozen chicken broth and I boil them in chicken broth so I don't have to use the butter? They have no idea.
So you
That's
put
good,
no
though.
butter in your mashed potatoes, the ones that Tommy was raving about last Friday.
Yes.
Wow. I'm
I
impressed.
cook them with chicken broth and I don't put the butter and let them put the gloves on their plate. I'm done with that. Is that amazing? Try it. That's the way.
What do you use, low sodium chicken broth?
Well, usually I have the frozen kind, but for that I use the can and I use the low sodium one. I use the Stop and Shop one. To me, it's so cheap and it's not as salty as the other ones, and I don't have to go to the low sodium. I don't. The low sodium one, if you look at it, one time I put it in the picture, it's like they do something to compensate, so it's like a darker color. So I just rather use the the Stop and Shop one, the name brand, store brand one, the regular. And no butter.
That's impressive.
You
You guys knew my mom.
tasted them, right, Karen?
My mom was the woman, and I have to give her a shout out for this, because my mom was the woman who every meal, no matter what she was making, there was a stick of butter on the table, and she would put it on all of her food before she took a bite of anything. She put butter on everything.
Not meat, but basically a lot. And I cook with the butter too, but now you don't see butter on the table. If I cook like the vegetables, the onions, and I saute them, I use the coconut oil. I'm good.
It's hard to give up butter. I gave up butter. I used to put butter on everything too. Like, or if I had something that like bread and butter is like my biggest.
Yeah, then I put
ever.
butter. And if I go out, bread and butter, yes. But basically for all the food that I cook, I don't cook with it and I don't put it on the table. It's awesome.
Irene, what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Are you hosting or going to families or?
Going to
I am-
families.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm going to families and I will probably just eat turkey.
Wow.
Well, I feel like
that's
you have
okay.
a lot of dietary restrictions.
Yeah, I have a lot of dietary restrictions, and when someone else is cooking for me, I don't know what they add. It's kind of icky. But my plan this weekend is to make myself desserts so I can have a freezer full of desserts that I can eat. And then I might, because then as the holidays come on, I'll be eating them more and more. Yeah, no, I mean, she usually does turnip. She does sweet potatoes. But there's no greens. Like I need something green. If she does a green, it's a
Yeah.
green bean casserole. So I have bought an asparagus. I bought vegetables for myself. I'll bring a little goodie bag, and if I need it, I pull it out. If I don't need it, they cook with a lot of butter. But it's one day. What?
What's your plan for desserts? You said you were going to make a bunch of desserts.
Yeah, I usually make the muffins, the fixate flourless muffins, and I freeze them. And then I usually make my almond butter chocolate chip cookies, or my almond flour chocolate chip cookies, because everybody wants a chocolate chip cookie. So I usually have those in the freezer. I might try the peppermint mocha.
The balls.
The balls, because I have a lot of peppermint mocha.
Did you just make those
technology
this week? Someone just made them.
Mhm.
You did? What'd you think?
They were good.
Okay.
I put they're very chocolatey. They're very, very chocolatey. They definitely have a little bit of a protein flavor to them. You definitely get that consistency, like, flavor, but it's good. If you have if you have a chocolate craving, they're definitely good for that.
Okay.
And I put mini chips in them. So it's like
The recipe
mini
that was
chocolate
straight
chips.
in the guide?
I'm sorry?
You used the recipe that was straight in that Thanksgiving guide that we shared?
Yeah. No, not Thanksgiving. I just, you know what? I was at the grocery store. I was going quick. I Googled like peppermint mocha Shakeology protein bowl, and like I just took the one straight off the Shakeology site or whatever. I don't even know where it was from. Hold on.
It's probably the same one.
But
Yeah,
I have to remind you girls, just like everything else, is portion control. Because I made the chocolate Shakeology balls, and I think I ate the whole recipe in one sitting because I'm thinking, oh, it's healthy.
Yeah, it's always one that has to ruin it.
But
Well,
you
that's
have to
why
be careful with them. Isn't one of the main ingredients figs? You have too many of those.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna have problems.
No, but I've seen
I still have a bunch of them left, so.
the Confessions of a Fit Foodie did a whole Thanksgiving Day recipe pack, and I think there was like cauliflower stuffing and things like that. Like if I feel like adventurous and have time, I might step out of my comfort zone and make something like that. But I don't know. It's just I'm a very plain person, so I just like sauteed up some oil asparagus, and I'll do some string beans, and then if they're doing a string bean casserole, I'll just put the string beans on my plate to kind of so it looks like my plate looks like theirs. And I will have the sweet potatoes because it is one of my favorite for Thanksgiving. I am a side girl like Sam. But she does turnips. I mean, she does pretty good, but I know it's all in butter, so I know it's moderation and portion control. So I'll do a dollop.
Yeah.
It's a holiday. I can't ask everyone to eat like me. But so.
Well, don't be afraid to bring. When I go to Tommy's house, basically I know whatever they have is not good for me, and I don't mind. I bring my own food, and the kids are first saying, "Oh, Grandma, what are you having?" I mean, it took a lot in the beginning to do it. Now it's just the way of life. That's what I do. I bring my little bag of stuff over. So.
Oh yeah,
do that.
I'm always with my bag.
I always bring my own food, like 99% of where I go, unless it's like my mom's house. My mom's house, she eats so healthy, so good. Nothing, there's no extra anything, but everything she cooks really well. So, plus it's like my mom's cooking. So that's the only place I don't bring anything.
I'm not listening. When there's babies on the screen, I'm not listening. I'm looking at Joey.
Oh,
I don't care. I'm looking at what you're saying. Look at him. Hi, Joe.
This is Joe.
Kids today.
How are you? Are you a big boy? Your mama's special.
Yeah, 6 months old today.
Oh, nice.
No. You just want mommy's full attention.
Too many women for you, Joe.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably like jump off though.
Yeah, I have to jump.
He's getting a little upset, so. But sorry, guys.
Thank you.
Well, you ladies leaving. Have a great Thanksgiving.
Have a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
Bye.
Bye.
I feel terrible. We literally got home from work at like 6:15. We were texting each other as we were driving home. She's like, I'm home at 6:15. I have 2 hungry kids. I'll do my best to jump on. So I didn't think that she was going to be able to jump on. So that makes me happy that she was.
Well, even a short hop on is good, And Ariana, I'm so happy to see you on. You're sitting so quiet in the corner. What are you doing? Are you having a Greek Thanksgiving?
No, I'm not doing Greek Thanksgiving. I'm just going to a friend's house.
Okay, that's good.
How are you feeling? You're all better from your strep?
Yeah, I'm better. Thank God. Oh, what a week.
How's your workout going?
It's all right. I have to do a workout after this call.
I think you have a hall pass for the fact that you had strep. Vinny was sick, and then you got sick. So next week she's starting back in, which is okay because I feel like there's someone else in the group who's another week behind also in our group.
Yeah.
Patrick's a week ahead.
Well, duh. He's up at 3 a.m. every day getting his workout in. Like,
There's somebody else, I think, that Kayla, she might be a couple days behind just because she was in my original group. And now I transferred her over because it was more participation with us. And she really is like, wants to do it. And she's actually going to be doing it again on the December 2nd one that I have going. So.
I am loving 6 weeks of the work.
Yeah.
I'm
going to be doing 21 Day Fix real time starting December 2nd. I did one with Patrick yesterday and it kicked my butt. Like, I was like, wow, I feel so good today. Like, I feel muscles tighter than I haven't felt in a very long time. So I'm like, I'm actually really excited to start it again on December 2nd. Even though I didn't finish Morning Meltdown, probably have like 20 more workouts to do, but whatever. I want to do it with everybody. That's doing it starting in December. So I want to like be on the same page with everybody doing it in between Christmas and Thanksgiving. I really think that it's going to be good for me, especially.
There also is, I know you're starting your group December 2nd, but there's a Flawless Pride Empire 3-day refresh that a bunch of people are doing starting on December 2nd as well. So it's going to be the Monday after Thanksgiving. A lot of people are doing the 3-day refresh. I know, Sam, you didn't have the best experience with the 3-day refresh. You had major headaches and issues with it, but I love the 3-day refresh. I have one here. I've debated doing it. I am still continuing Morning Meltdown 100, so I don't know if I'm going to maybe take a 3-day break.
I love the 3-day refresh.
I love it.
I'm going to be doing it the Monday after New Year's Day. So I think New Year's Day is what, a Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so the Monday after, which is what, the 5th?
No,
January.
It's the 31st because Mondays is the 6th.
Okay, so the 6th of January, I'm going to do a 3-day refresh for anybody who wants to do it, and then it's going to lead up to like a prep week for January 13th, which is the bar blend.
I am so excited.
That's a good idea. I'm very excited.
Yeah, so I'm doing 21 Day Fix right now in between Thanksgiving, Christmas, then 3 day, then give everybody a little bit of a break or whatever until the Monday after New Year's Day, and then do the 3-day refresh, and then do prep week, and then do bar blend, which I have a lot of people interested in bar blend that are ready to sign up on the new year already. Like, they didn't get it yet, but they're like, definitely January, 100%. So like 10 people that want to do that with me. So I'm really excited about that.
Bar blend looks amazing.
Yeah, I'm really, really psyched about it.
And all of the workouts max are 40 minutes. So that excites me because I don't want to do anything longer than that.
I will
Wait,
say.
what are they?
Incredible. 30 to 40 minutes for all workouts.
What, on bar blend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I like 25-minute workouts, but that's fine.
I like Transform 20. So I like 20-minute workouts.
I like Transform 15 actually, so Transform 10.
Yeah, right? I like not doing anything.
I like to sleep through my workout and then hopefully it happens.
How's your morning workouts going, Carrie?
They were really, really good, except yesterday and today I'm having migraine issues. So I didn't do my workout yesterday or today.
Gotcha.
I woke up and I have to go out and go back to my neurologist and try to kind of figure out what's going on.
Yeah. It could be I talked to mine because I was just at the doctor's office actually because my mom was getting some really bad ones. And I asked her, I was like, can weather, like season changing, really affect me? And I was like, I understand, like she's now, like they got freaking snow. They have 9 inches of snow back home. I have to go home to that.
It depends what causes it. I think it's different for everybody. Mine is really menstrual related. So
Gotcha.
I have some female stuff going on. And once I figure that out,
Gotcha.
it kind of
Okay.
just goes away. I've gone like a year without having a migraine if I have no
Ah.
issues with my birth
First
control
to
or this
come
or
in.
that, then it's fine. But some people,
Yeah.
it's actually allergy related or sinus related or
Okay.
environment.
I used to get really bad headaches like all the time, and then I started taking my thyroid medication like every day, and then it finally got better.
Yeah,
Okay.
could just be
I was
something.
just wondering on that because I asked her and she's like, oh, yeah, that could definitely be. Because I was like, I started to notice a pattern because she never got them until this year. And it always seems to happen when the temperature, like this season, like was really starting to fluctuate, really started to change. And I was like, I wonder if that could be it, like why and whatnot, because then she can go several weeks or without it, and then boom, hits
Yeah.
her again. So,
Crazy when it
but
happens.
I would do morning workouts with you. I really would, except for the work. My legs and my knees have to be really warmed up because
I give you credit for trying it. I tried it. It wasn't for me.
No, I did the work live, and it was actually really awesome with
I
Emilio
love him.
Caesar.
Yeah, you did.
I met him. It was a great workout. How long are the workouts? Are they an hour long?
No, okay. So they're typically right around 40 to 45 minutes. The only one when it's longer that is 50 minutes is on, like, I just did it today for the very first time. So he kind of cycles through for every 2 weeks.
Okay.
And it's
Because it was an
cardio-
hour when we did it.
Yeah, cardio and core, and that one is 50 minutes.
Okay.
Otherwise, range and repair is 20 to 25 minutes, which is on Sundays, which is like, I've never felt so good after a range and repair day.
Mm-hmm.
But he makes me feel like I'm doing things that I used to do all the time for soccer and softball and basketball training all through college. Like I'm like this, like I don't know why, but like some people don't like how he's so super hard on you, like, and he's yelling at you. I'm like, for some reason,
But he's all right. He's not that bad.
I process it and I'm like, okay, keep moving. What do you
Guys, I'm gonna get going.
Yep.
All right. I will see you. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay.
I forgot to say
Bye.
everyone was on the call. Meh.
You want to do it now?
No, we're down to 5. Not everyone can see us.
Ay. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Happy Thanksgiving, Lana.
Yeah. You too.
Bye.
What else are you making for your breakfast?
I'm
you
making
doing
an egg
overnight
bake.
oats?
I'm doing an egg. No, I've had overnight oats till the cows come home. Doing an egg bake with a little bit of chorizo just for flavor, and sweet potatoes and sauteed peppers and onions. For
Ooh.
lunch, I have a broccoli or cauliflower mac and cheese. Haven't figured out, probably whatever cheaper at the supermarket. Dinner is still blank. I want something warm and rich, and
Meatloaf.
I made
Mama's meatloaf. Come on, I love that one.
Mama's meatloaf's a good one. That's definitely a good one. But I did the pot roast in the Instant Pot. It's just potatoes, carrots, pot roast, and you like make a little gravy when it's finished. That was really good. I really like that one.
That's not a bad idea for this upcoming week because of just how much like stuff that's going on. It's nice and quick.
That's what I'm thinking. Just because we only need Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Friday I'm off also, but I do stuff with my niece and my sister-in-law. I don't know what's gonna happen with the babe if we're gonna do that, but Miss Ariana, do you plan on prepping this week, or are you gonna wing it with stuff, or what is your plan for this week? Monday, Tuesday,
I might go.
Thursday,
Yeah.
you off? Friday you off, or you have work?
No, I'm off Thursday, Friday, and the weekend. I don't know. I have to see budget-wise what I can afford to
Maybe
buy.
you and I can discuss like look at smart options of stuff that we can do that we can make, like based on things that are on sale or stuff, because you gotta eat something.
Yeah.
Going
Yeah.
out and spending $5 a day, let's come up with creative ways that you can spend less than $5 a day on making healthy meals for you and Vinny.
Yeah.
It's my specialty because I am cheap. We spend less than $70 a week on breakfast, lunch, and dinner for Greg and I for the entire week. That's our
Shut
goal
up.
every week, $70.
That's amazing.
So it seems a lot, like, oh my God, $70 on food, but then when you break it down, it's like $4.
No, it's not a lot of money at all.
That's not much. I'm kind of like, can I have your smart hacks on that? What do you do? Do you use an app for
No,
produce?
I buy a lot of stuff at BJ's and a lot of stuff
No, don't go to BJ's.
or
I
Costco.
think I actually think I'm gonna get a BJ's card just because I'm fed up with everything and I just want to do that.
Why don't you? Every household has two. Take Alexander's second one, or take someone. I don't buy my own. I use my dad's.
Oh,
That has a second one. Every membership comes with two. Don't
yeah,
spend
maybe.
$100 for the year. Just take someone one from someone.
All right,
You never
that's
ask.
a good idea.
Self checkout. It's a picture of little Tim. I don't look like a 70-year-old man, but I use his card.
Don't worry, I use my mom's Costco card.
Yeah, I don't pay for that shit.
No, Costco.
No, I use somebody's.
Dang, sure.